Hello, it is the Cozy reading night tonight, for which I am very excited. So this is the first time I've actually been able to take part in the Cozy reading night. Lauren in the books has been doing this for about 2 years now. I've wanted to enter every single one and always something's come up. And finally, for the first time, I've actually managed to not double book myself. I'm going to be doing the Cozy reading night tonight. So I'm off to work first now. I'm going to go to the gym on the way home, which means that in true Lauren in the books fashion, I will start off the Cozy reading night in the bath. And the book that I'm going to read, I'm actually going to start it now on my way to work, and that is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I'm so excited. I've heard so many amazing things about this one. Haven't read Circe yet either, so I'm in for a whole lot of treats. I haven't picked any other books. Often what Lauren does is reads like 3 different books for each hour of the readathon. I haven't really planned that yet. I'm going to see how I'm getting on with that one and then see if I want to switch between some other cozy little books. Also, of course, there will be snacks. I will sort those on my way back from work too. See you in a bit. It is nearly time and I'm so excited. On my way back from the gym right now and I'm feeling very shaky and ready to sink into a hot bath. Nope, not quite yet because I left my nice boots at the gym, didn't I? So I had to go back and get them. Now I'm on my way to my bath and Archie's making us some delicious pasta to snuggle up with while we read. Okay, bath time. So I'm all snuggled in my dressing gown. 10 minutes until Cozy reading night begins. I think I will get into my pajamas to get ready. I have just been reading The Song of Achilles in the bath, and I have discovered a flaw in the Greek mythology space-time continuum. So, in brief, if you know anything about the story of the Trojan War, it all basically started when there was a fight between some goddesses at a wedding. The wedding will become important in a second. And at that wedding, they were fighting over a golden apple, and they made Paris choose who to give it to based on who was the fairest of them all, and they all bribed him. And Aphrodite bribed him with saying, I will give you the most beautiful bride in the world. And she won, so she gave him Helen of Troy, who was already married, so he stole Helen of Troy. Her husband came after him, and that started the Trojan War. Cool, 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 cool. But here's the problem. Achilles was like a really big, famous fighter in the Trojan War, and I'm just like getting to that now. I'm learning his backstory. But Achilles is the child of the couple at whose wedding this all started. So how does he go from not even having been conceived yet to suddenly being like a fully grown warrior within the space of like maximum a few years, right, is what it would take him to go and steal someone's wife? Not like 18 years. Jean? I need to ask Jean about this. Okay, so now I'm going to go and snuggle into my pajamas, get my food ready, put the fire on the TV, and settle down to begin my first ever Cozy reading night. That was delicious, thank you so much. That was the best bowl of pasta I've ever had in my whole life, no exaggerations.
Tortellini.
That's how I feel.
And how affordable.
Oh wow, that's always a plus, isn't it? And now, I'm going to snuggle right down here. With the hippo, she's there too. I'm gonna read this book. And
she's got her wide eyes out.
Yeah, she hates the camera. And I'm gonna drink my wine. We'll check in soon.
Chin.
Oh, she hated that. It is hour 2 of the Cozy reading night, and I'm enjoying this book so much that I don't want to swap it for anything else, so I'm going to keep going with this one. There is a lot of sexual tension going on, so instead of changing book, I decided to go scavenging for some more snacks for stage 2. So this is what I've put together. We have got a plate of nachos for Argy, and a little plate of cheese and biscuits, cheese and mini cheddars, really for me. You can't beat cheese and crackers. What are you reading, Argy?
Dem internets.
You look so tiny. I swear he's a grown-up, but whenever you'd point a camera at you, you wouldn't know.
Why? Because I smile and put my tongue to the side?
Yeah, like a toddler. Shit's gonna hit the fan in my book. What are you reading, Hippo? She ain't reading shit. Just moving into hour 3 of Cozy reading night, and I'm about halfway through this book. Loving it so much, and it's just getting really dramatic. So I need to take a break. I'm gonna go and find some chocolate for my last hour and probably keep reading this. I'm gonna have a look and see if there's anything else gentle to read towards the end of the night. So Archie's moved upstairs to play a game upstairs, so I'm going to follow him and go sit on our big cozy armchair in there. bringing my wine with me, bringing my chocolates with me, bringing Song of Achilles with me as well, but I've also chosen another book to take a little break with. This is Drawing Europe Together. I haven't actually looked the whole way through this, so this is one we published at work. It's a collection of illustrations all about the EU and why we love it and why it's just really sad, everything that's happening. And I've looked at some of these, but I haven't actually looked the whole way through it. So I'm going to take a break, look through these, feel sad, they feel happy that, you know, we thought we'd be gone by now and we haven't left yet. What's that quote from, what's that movie, Clockwise with John Cleese? The despair I can cope with, it's the hope I can't stand. Yeah, that's how I feel about all this. Grand. Okay, let's head upstairs. Well, that was fab, and what a depressing time we find ourselves in. So I've got half an hour left of the Cosy Reading Night. I'm going to go back to this one to finish it off. I know what's missing from my final 15 minutes of Cosy Reading Night: candles! Well, that's perfect timing because Cosy Reading Night is coming to an end and I just finished another chapter in this book. Oh my goodness, I'm already feeling so sad. It's so emotional. This is not a side that I had ever seen of the Iliad before. I definitely had heard some of the theories about Achilles and Patroclus being lovers rather than, in some versions I'd heard before, they're cousins or friends. So I'd heard the theories of them being lovers, but I'd never actually read an exploration of that possibility. And oh, it's so emotional. They're so in love. Where I've got to, they're just setting off for the war and it's not gonna go well. I know what's going to happen because I've heard these stories before. It's really, really good though. I can see why everyone's been raving about Madeline Miller. This is just phenomenal. So that was my first ever Cosy Reading Night experience and I loved it. Thank you so much to Lauren and the Books for setting those up. I'm definitely going to try and take part in another one again. Loved all of the snacks, all of the snuggles, all of the reading. So leave me a comment below if you also took part in Cosy Reading Night. I'd love to know what you read, and give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below for new videos every week. See you next time. I'm going to snuggle up with The Sims now.